In this video, I'm going to be drawing in my sketchbook and telling you the story of Sally's teddy bear. If you want to see more creepypasta videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Supporting these videos lets me know that more people want to see them, and I'll make more of them on my channel. But let's jump into this story. Enjoy. My teddy bear. This is a story about little Sally. Sally lives with her mum, her dad, her cat, and her sister Jen. All Sally wants for Christmas is a blue button-eye teddy bear. Sally's mother looked in every store and shop for the teddy bear. Store after store told her that they'd sold out, until Sally's mum came across a dingy old pawn shop. An old, scrawny man sat behind the counter, and right on the shelf behind him was the blue button-eye teddy bear. The old man told Sally's mum that he wasn't selling it, but for a few extra bucks, she convinced him to sell the bear. Ecstatic, she ran home and wrapped and boxed it for Christmas. The days go by. The ground gets blanketed in snow. Christmas is finally here. Sally's eyes open and she jumps out of bed. Christmas is here. She ran down the stairs. The smell of peppermint and apple pie filled her nose and body with sentimental feelings that she will remember forever. Sally's mum and dad sit on the couch, sipping their coffee, listening to Christmas songs. Jen stumbles down the stairs, half asleep, and takes a seat on the couch. Sally tears open her presents, one after another. Jen opens hers, and Mum and Dad hid their whiskey for later. Sally reaches the last box with her name on it. She tore it open and screamed with delight at the sight of her new bear. The rest of Christmas was spent trying out new toys and products, visiting relatives and drinking eggnog with apple pie. Night came and rain began to fall, and Sally fell asleep with Charlie, her new teddy bear, while watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Jen went upstairs to her room to explore her new items, and Sally's mum and dad went to their room, enjoying their bottle of whiskey. Jen sits in her room, listening to music and texting her friends. She pulls out what appears to be a cigarette, except twisted on both ends, and begins smoking. Her door creaks open. Laughing out loud, she failed to hear it. As she lays on her stomach, she feels a sudden, sharp jolt fly up her spine. Her paralyzed head hits the pillow, black spots appearing in her eyes. She sees blood soak the sheets from the corner of her eye. Her heart beats so fast it hurts. She passes out and bleeds to death. The rain washes the snow off the window and patters against the glass. Sally's mum and dad lay in bed, drunk, watching a late-night television show. Their door was wide open, and light from the television would pour out of the open door. Sally's father saw something crawling under the bed. He assumed it was the cat and continued watching television. Sally's mother drifted off to sleep, and her father shuts off the TV and lays down. Several hours later, Sally's mum wakes up to a bouncing on the bed. Turning to look at her husband, she saw his face, eyes gouged out, and multiple stabs in his neck. Blood oozes from the wounds, and as Sally's mum was about to scream, a sharp pain for half a second went across her throat. She choked on her own blood for a minute before dying. Sally lays on the couch. She wakes up and notices the absence of Charlie. As she gets up, she sees Charlie standing in the doorway, blending into the darkness. "It's just you and me now, Sally." "Thank you, Charlie," Sally responded. When the police came, several weeks later, Sally's sister was found to have 36 stab wounds in the back. Her father's eyes were gouged out, and his neck and back were stabbed 29 times, and her mother's throat was cut. Sally and the teddy bear were never found. This remains an open case.